It's Friday afternoon, and that can only mean one thing. It is time for the hottest watch party in AEW, period. If you are new to the channel, welcome to the watch party of AEW Rampage. Welcome, my name is Zach. This is the West Coast Pop. This is the title. You can win tonight with trivia, or today. It is afternoon here. Yeah, we're here early. Thank you for joining. I actually get to watch it on cable, so let me know what you're up to. All stream long. We got a lot of fun stuff. We got news and rumors. We're going to talk about the WWE draft, so get that ready in your mind. We're going to talk a viewer topic, 5 of the longest title reigns ever. That didn't need to be that long. And of course, Rampage, all episode long. Let's go down the list of what we got going on. Ricky Starks and Shawn Spears versus Jay White and someone I can't stand, Juice Robinson. I know a lot of you out there love him. Cash Wheeler versus Jay Lethal. Anna J. A.S. versus Ashley Jambois. My French is a little off. We're going to hear from the Outcasts, Naturally Limitless. Keith Lee and Dustin are going to be in action, and the Acclaim and Daddy Ass are going to be doing something. So thank you for joining. This is the stream. It is time. Rampage is on right now. Thank you for joining. We're going to have some fun. Let me know what you think of the show. Noob, how you doing? We got your topic coming up during one of the commercial breaks. And again, I'm watching this on cable, so if you see me peek over here, it's because the TV's over there. All right. Let me try to find the match here. There it is. Rock Hard, Juice Robinson, and Jay White, who I absolutely love. Can't stand Juice? Absolutely love Jay. Against Ricky Starks and Shawn Spears. The Axe will not be watching. The Axe will be watching the NFL draft. Longest. You said 10, but I'm going to say 5 because 10 would be too long. Championship reigns that lasted way too long. That's the one, Noob. So if you got something that was just way too long on a championship run, get it ready for the comments. They're doing actual entrances. They usually do the entrances on YouTube, but I think they want to put over the Pokemon Gold Club. But get ready. Thanks for joining. Make sure to hit subscribe if you haven't subscribed and hit that like button. It does help out the algorithm big time. And let us know in the comments if you're not watching live, you're watching this on a tape delay, or if you're watching this later on, if you got work going on. Let us know what you think of the show. Let us know what you think of the channel, and welcome to it. I like Ricky Starks. I don't know exactly the direction that he's going in right now. It's weird because he's there to kind of put over the Bullet Club Gold, but also Ricky Starks was on a trajectory which I don't think he's fully on anymore. Who's lasted longer? I'm going to say I'll say Jade Cargill's is better, but guess who's on my list of 5? We'll talk about it. Camille's, because I keep forgetting that she even has the title. So it's NWA's fault for not booking. And you watch an NWA Power, Noob. Let me know if they are booking Camille correctly or if they are just kind of like, they just have her be there. Because at least Jade Cargill, I know almost every week that she's still got that title. More fighting on the outside. Are you ready for the draft tonight? The WWE draft is going to be a hard draft and a hard reset for Triple H and company. Apparently, it's a clean slate for him to do any kind of storytelling he wants. I don't think he should break up too many factions or tag teams. But if you saw the draft that I did yesterday, it is, in my personal opinion, best to break up the Street Profits and keep Montez on SmackDown and Bianca and Dawkins on Raw. All right, the main event is Jay Lethal versus Dax's Shadow. Are you already calling it? The one that you think lasts way too long is the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns. That's your championship that lasted too long. Roman is not on my list. Yeah, I actually like Roman's reign. I'm fine with it. I do think it does need to end. It's just a shame that it might take all the way up till next Mania. Let me know if you're doing anything this weekend too. I can't remember if anything's really coming out in theaters, but we're gonna talk about some stuff coming out and some stuff that I've been watching. So let me know if you're watching anything, any new TV shows, anything like that. I'm really not watching much. I do have to get into The Mandalorian. I do have to start that. I'm pretty sure that ended. I think that was last week it ended. I want to get into that. Otherwise, I get into Survivor and I'm just stuck on Below Deck on Bravo and Vanderpump Rules. Like Bravo's got me. Bravo and wrestling. Those are my time wasters. Let me know how it is by you. It is upper 60s, lower 70s today here in Hollywood, California. So wherever you are in your part of the country or the world, let us know how it is by you, how the weather is, and how you're doing. Love to hear from you. So any comments, hit us up. Juice Robinson's pants, they remind me of, do you ever drink Surge Cola? I don't think they make it anymore, but look up Surge Cola. That's a can of Surge Cola is what his pants look like. And I apologize for not being so clean today. I am straight from the gym. I still got my Triple H gym shirt on, so. Ew. If anyone spit at me, I would just lose it. If anyone spit on me or did the Chris Benoit nose thing, I would lose my shit. All right, they're talking about a sports docu-series here involving Dennis Rodman. Oh, they're just doing sports people in general. They're going to do Hogan, and we see some court case stuff there. Let's see if they touch the Bubble of Love, whatever that idiot was, and like the Nasty Boys stuff. Let's see how in-depth they get, especially with that family at the time. Hogan did not know best. We'll just leave it at that. Next commercial break, news and rumors, and then we got WWE draft to talk about. We've got the new title to talk about in WWE. We've got Noob's comment that he wanted top 5 championship reigns that lasted way too long. So get yours ready in the comments. I got my 5. Noob's got his number 1 right there. And then I only got 5 trivia questions. 5 trivia questions. That's it. And you can be tonight's champ. Spring is here. It is almost summertime. Got any big summer plans? I got summer plans, but you'll hear about that soon enough on the channel. Also, last weekend, there was no Rampage stream. Thank everyone who still checked in with the episode and all that. Got to go see Attack of the Dock. I'll talk about it at the end of the stream, too, because I got some news about that coming to the channel as well. Some big things with a G4 Attack of the Show documentary done by Chris Gore, Attack of the Dock. It is available now. Video on demand, Blu-ray coming. Back to the action. There's one guy in the front row. You'll see him. I saw him on Dynamite. He's acting very hard. He's one of these people who it's in every wrestling promotion because everyone wants to be the Brock Lesnar guy or the new Miz girl, or they want to be that person that gets shown throughout history. This guy's acting way too hard and overreacting to everything. He has this beautiful haircut. He's in the front row. He has aviators on and an MJF scarf. Watch him overreact all episode long here on Rampage. Rampage, Triple H. It's the old shirt, too. Remember that one. Maybe get my 5 chins up there. Remember this one with Cheetos and Crisco? Love this shirt. Never getting rid of it. It's ripping every wash. It's ripping a little bit more, but I'm not getting rid of it. I don't care if I have to use it as a blankie at night. Not getting rid of this shirt. Any classic shirts you guys have? This shirt, my NWO shirt, and my Eddie Guerrero shirt are ones I'm not getting rid of. NWO shirt from the WCW Monday Nitro. This was bought when Sting came from the rafters, but it was the fake Sting, and it fully dropped, and we all thought it was the real Sting. That's where my NWO shirt was bought. JR on commentary, a lot of stuff coming up on Twitter and online about JR and some stuff in the past, but that's for Twitter to talk about and judge. We'll talk about that later, noob. We're going to talk about that later. Yeah. Trivia coming up later. You can win this. 5 questions. Juice with his Surge pants, not Surge. Bronze and Pinchot from Beverly Hills Cop, 1 and 3. Juice is just like overreacting to me. Like that's why. See, the guy in the front row is overreacting already. There's the Hogan guy who's been around forever. They don't show him on WWE or AEW in the packages because, you know. Jay White, I need a big feud from him, or if they're going to build a big Bullet Club faction, whatever. But they're doing their own draft. You got the NFL draft this weekend. You got the WWE draft starting tonight, going into Monday. AEW is doing their own draft too for Collision, which is going to be Saturday, and they are going to keep Rampage on for the 1 hour show on Fridays. So, but they are going to do Collision headlined by CM Punk and FTR, and then it's going to be Dynamite and Rampage because they're going to take those back to back still, headlined by the Elite and the Blackpool Combat Club. It's going to be weird splitting sides in AEW. I think it's a very bad thing. I think they should have it be interchangeable with mainstays on that show. I don't think they should do a hard draft. I think the draft should be for ROH. People go to ROH and that's it. They stay in ROH. Then when they do come back and forth, it's like NXT. It's kind of a big thing when you see someone from the main roster go down to NXT. Little slap there. Sean Spears is back. He seems to be in good spirits and doing well. Let's see how the crowd is too. More reports again when they do these tapings back to back. People walk out like halfway through Rampage, so we'll see what they look like. I know in some cases too, they let people go over down below and fill up the TV side. So those people don't leave. So it's not too often that they actually have to do that. Actually, it's very rare, but tickets, I do believe, go on sale. Is it next week already for Wembley? We'll see how that sells. That's a big deal. I'm not going to call their next pay-per-view their WrestleMania. It's different. It's just an event. There we go. Switchblade. Spears was there to take the pin, obviously. Ricky Starks. This hopefully will end at Double or Nothing. I'm hoping. I just don't get this. I feel like Double or Nothing is going to be there tonight for WWE. It's going to be their kind of end. And then they're going to start to kind of do their draft and reform storylines. Starks, man. Starks' stock has dropped. Hobbs has dropped a little bit too. Again, they're doing this weird tease with him and like quitting QTV or QTV. Whatever, it's fucking trash. But Quiet Time Marshall said something else is on the horizon. He's got a plan B. That plan B has to be going after Orange Cassidy's international championship. That's what it is now, right? Yes. All right. There we go. That is a quarter of the show down. Jay White, so good for television. Juice Robinson, not good for American television. I get it playing overseas where in New Japan, but it just doesn't work. It's Matt and Jeff. I'm glad Jeff's back. I just think Jeff got brought back mainly so they can totally fill in All In. I'm not saying he shouldn't have been brought back, but I feel that's Tony's. Stokely. We like Stokely Hathaway. I don't think Applebee's does. Applebee's have cornbread? I'm not looking it up. How did they get him up there? This is ridiculous. Two men carried another man up the scaffolding that they had to climb that doesn't even have a ladder side to it, that they clearly used a forklift or something. What is this? Next Friday on Rampage at the compound. You got it? We're not asking no more. We're telling you. And if you don't do what we say, he's going down. But if you do what we say, I promise you, we will let him go. So, all right, the compound at the Hardy compound next week. Next Friday, Rampage. Perfect. Well, I guess we'll see you next. All right, we're going to see a deletion match next Friday on Rampage. All right. Whatever. Jeff, I guess we'll see you all next week. Well, we won't be seeing Isaiah probably, but I can't wait to go all through your house tunnel every single light and run your electric bill up. See you next week. He's gonna run the electric bill up by turning all the lights on in the Hardy compound. I'll take it. I like it. Okay, Jeff didn't say anything. All right, Hook's going too, I guess. All right, that's a commercial break. Let's get into some news and rumors. Let's have some fun here. Let me know, comments on anything. It's an open forum. Let's get into some news and rumors right now. Not too much out there, but still some decent stuff. Roderick Strong is all elite. Apparently, he was let go in November. They just don't announce NXT releases, apparently. But anyways, nice surprise on Dynamite. I liked it. This is what they are taping in Chicago, Impact Wrestling. These are the matches they are taping. Rhino's going for the main title, I guess. Gresham's there. But here's the big thing. Who is going to be appearing? Naomi, rumored, but kind of out of the bag. She is going to be the big surprise. They teased a big surprise at the taping today in Chicago. Impact Wrestling is going to get Trinity Fatu. We'll see what name she uses. She did not move forward with the Trinity Star name and that copyright. So we'll see. But she's going to Knox Impact. All right, these toys are available pretty soon from Ringside Collectibles. I mean, you can tell that CM Punk is on the way back with a whole lot of stuff, with him being backstage at Raw this week, starting up some stuff. He met with Jericho the week before, and apparently it was just a basic meeting, but not into blood and everything. But these are cool figures, interchangeable heads, which are a new thing in toys within the past 10 years, which I really, really like. Wish I could have had those when I was a kid, my G.I. Joes. And All Out is happening a week after All In, and another rumor that is going around: by the time All In rolls around, AEW will be on HBO Max, which by that time will be Max. So you could possibly be watching AEW pay-per-views for whatever you are paying for HBO Max/Max. And of course, All Out will be in that as well. But Double or Nothing might be the last one that you pay money for on Fight TV. We'll see. Kind of a rumor right now, but All Out will be happening in Chicago a week after All In. All right. We watch the WWE Network now on Peacock here in the States. I started watching this, Mrs. Davis with Betty Gilpin. It's a fun show. 4 episodes are available online. David Lindelof from Lost and recently booted from the Star Wars franchise. And someone else held this up. It's fun. So give it a watch and let me know what you think. But this came out today. The trailer for Twisted Metal, Anthony Mackie, Nev Campbell, and you know who else? Samoa Joe as Sweet Tooth. I'm so excited for this. I'm so excited. I could yell, it's Mr. All Power, but I don't want to piss off my neighbors. How you doing, Mr. All Power? I did see it. That's what we're covering right now. I am excited for it. It is going to be Will Arnett's voice over Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe is a voiceover actor. I don't know why you wouldn't just keep him, but it is Will Arnett. So if you're a fan of Arrested Development and Reese's, I guess it's for you. I'm kind of sick of his voice. I think he's funny. He was fine in Lego Batman, but after Lego Batman, I'm kind of burnt out on his voice. Anyways, super awesome Samoa Joe right there as Sweet Tooth. I'm excited. All right, that is all I have for news and rumors. Let me know what you think. We're at commercial right now, so I'm just going to keep Samoa Joe on as Sweet Tooth. We are back right now. Dustin has new music now. Or is it a new intro? All right, Dustin Rhodes, Keith Lee. Let me find the slide here. There we go. Naturally limitless. Keith Lee cannot just be Keith Lee. He's got to be paired with someone. Keith 20-side diced Lee is coming to the ring right now. He cannot see right now. There we go. What do you think of the robe? Do you like the look? I don't know, Mr. All Power. I do not know. I'd be like, you know what? If he can look like Sweet Tooth and on his resume, he is a voice actor, why waste the extra money? Why not just have Samoa Joe be Sweet Tooth? I think Dustin has another story or go in ROH. He needs something. These pairings aren't really it for me. And we are in, we're about to hit month 5 of the year. And this is the last year he said of wrestling. So, I mean, I guess if he's happy, but he should be a bigger deal than this. This is, his NXT run was phenomenal. But I mean, this is on par with his WWE main roster run for me. I could see Dustin doing that. I would take that. All right, I think next we're going to talk about the WWE draft. Let me know when you guys are ready for that. Fighting jobbers. I thought that was JD McDonough, and he grew into a real boy. The "Oh Bask in His Glory" chant is going. All right. It's kind of going. This is an odd crowd. It's very odd on Wednesday, too. This crowd did not react one bit to any part of that women's TBS title match. What did you think of the TBS title match? Were you okay with it? It's fine, I guess. I don't know. We're going to be talking about it. We're going to do your segment in a bit. But for Sunday, it's 5 wrestlers that'll get signed to WWE this year and 2024, and 5 wrestlers that won't get signed. A lot of contracts coming up. And also, they're on a hiring freeze, so we got to see with the Endeavor stuff. I don't think they're even going to be hiring any more people, so we'll see about that. High Fly Cole, welcome. It's me. I'm in my gross workout shirt. I'm sorry. I promise I'm going to shower before dinner. Join the party. This is it. This is the watch party. Thank you for joining High Fly Cole. We're having some fun. I got 5 trivia questions later. We're going to talk about the WWE draft, and we have Noob's segment that he wanted to talk about. I think it's a good one because I spent almost an hour looking at some championship runs that were too long that I thought sucked. That is it. That is Keith Lee and Dustin Reynolds. There's the guy in the front row overreacting again with the shades, the bald head, and the MJF scarf. Ah, yes, our video game adaptation tier list. Thank you for bringing that up, High Fly Cole. Favorite game movie is either Sonic or Tomb Raider. All right. Old Tomb Raider or the reboot? Ah, we did. Let me give that one right now. Rampage with the Rock. I'll put in the C department. It was fine, but they could have done more, and it was so CGI heavy. I know it has to be for Rampage, but it just everything kind of blurred together. Swerve is, I do believe Swerve is promoting his new album right now, so I think he's out doing that. But he has been doing stuff online to help promote, stuff that he's doing right now when he comes out. Again, he has new entourage. Swerve has new people. He has a female now, or that might be a male. Sammy Guevara, I can't stand Sammy Guevara. Cannot. The front row guy does suck. I can't stand him. It's down lap balls worse than Oscar for sure match. Yeah, I wasn't a fan. I was not a fan. Gotcha. I get it. I got it. Does Ready Player One count? No, it doesn't. That was just on. No, Pixels was on before this. You know what? I don't need these on, so I don't know why I'm wearing them. Ready Player One is a mess. I can't stand these two. What terrible, terrible television these two are. Ready or not, happy Friday. It's the freaking weekend. Eric is good at it. I am not. There we go. I'm not. I cannot yell. I'm trying to respect the neighbors. Oh, here, hold on. All right, Anna JAS is out. Yeah. Okay, cool. Let us know if you don't agree. Leave comments. We love to talk about stuff, and honestly, maybe we see things differently. We're not seeing things in the right frame of mind. I like Wreck-It Ralph too. I wasn't a big fan of the sequel. I didn't think it needed one, but I'm a big fan of Wreck-It Ralph. All right, Anna JAS versus Miss Dubois. Is that the name? Let's see how it's out here. Dubois. Okay. Ashley. She's facing Ashley. All right. Let's see how long this match is right now. 3:57. Let's see how much time TK gives the women tonight on Rampage. It's usually not much. Trivia coming up right now. I'm going to tell you right now. 2 trivia questions have been spoiled. So if you've been paying attention to either Rampage or the chat, 2 trivia questions, the answers have been revealed. I should. Maybe I should just start streaming at 1 a.m. and be loud like their asses, but Rampage is on super early. It's the NHL on TNT later tonight. And AEW just signed Ashley. She's on ROH a lot. Okay, good. But again, ROH needs to be its own thing. It needs to be separate. It needs to have its own people on there. Okay, you sub to Honor Club. But don't like them doing the empty AEW arenas with leftover fans. Yes. They do empty AEW arenas? I got to find pictures or tapings of that. I got to figure out what's going on with that. All right. 3:58 right now. Anna Jay is super green. There's no reason for Anna Jay to be super green still. She's been around for a while. I know she had like 3 or 4, maybe I think it was 6, maybe it could be less, but it's single digit numbers matches before she joined AEW. So she went in green, but she should be doing this weekly on Dark. Dark Elevation is canceled, by the way. That's gone. Oh, Cummingham. Good to have you. Before work. Nice. We'll get you going before work. We're going to talk about the draft in a little bit here. Motor Torque Wrestling, welcome to the station. Draft predicted, I see Pete Dunne and Bray Wyatt and Joe Gacy gets drafted to Raw. Also AJ Styles, Roxanne Perez, and Tyler Bate to SmackDown. Maybe another unexpected one. Bayley gets drafted, but not Damage Control. I think that is, but I think they're going to stay on the same brand and finish out their storyline. We're going to talk about the draft in a little bit here. I got all the list of people that are being drafted tonight. There's eligibility. People can go tonight, and then they can't go on Monday. Well, we'll get to it. All right, the draft pulled up. Thank you, Matt. Universal tapings for episode. Okay, I gotta work on the crowd stuff. I think it's NHL, but I don't know. I let me just say this. We talked about it knocking on when we did our World Heavyweight Championship video. They dropped Tony Khan is going to have a huge announcement on on Dynamite. Like a second after the Triple H announcement of the new title hit on Twitter. So AEW, TK loves being petty. Alt Cunningham, you know it. Oh, there we go. Alt's got it locked in. Get that new shirt. Yeah, Tony, come on. All right. Let's talk about the draft really quick, huh? Let's get into it. All right, I'll keep my little face down here. The draft is tonight. If you look on the right there, those are all the headers for WWE's websites. When you go to each show, they took people off. It is just the brands now because of the mix-up. So if you go to their website right now, WWE.lemonparty, you will see that is just that. I agree. Motor Torque, I'm with you. It does have 60,000 signups. Let's see how it translates and how many of those are scalpers / bots. We'll see what happens. I do think they are going to sell out the whole arena, which is a 90,000 seat capacity right now. They have it booked for. And Tarmakova is going to take on Camille for the NWA Women's title this coming Tuesday on Power. Noob, I'm going to watch Power then. Let's all support Natalia Markova for Noob. Watch Power this week. I do think they are going to sell it out, ready or not. I do think they are going to. All right, here is the list of people. Let me get the banner off here. This is who's eligible tonight. Select NXT superstars. It says on the bottom right there. All of Damage Control is eligible tonight. Cody, Chelsea, and Sonya. They paired those two up together. Candice is her husband on here. Gargano is not. He must be eligible then on Monday night. Lacey Evans is on there. I couldn't picture who the hell she was when I saw her picture when I did the mock draft yesterday. The Miz, I will say this, keep the Miz and Grayson Waller away from each other and then build that feud up. That's Waller's first Mania feud. Guys going to All In? Oh, no, we're not going to All In. I have some things going on that I got to stick around for. Knock is thinking about going to Double or Nothing in Vegas. So if he does, Eric might be going with. We'll see. And there's also another show coming up here that he might be going to. I think it's a New Japan show. So we'll keep you informed. And thank you for that. We loved that footage. Thank Knock for putting that together. Markova beats Anna Jay. I'm sorry. Just that is it. That is it. That is a 6-minute match, I do believe. 6 minutes for the women tonight. TK. That's tonight. That's tonight's list. I think it's a good thing because you're going to build tension. I say put the Usos on Raw and keep Solo and Roman on SmackDown. I do believe Roman's staying on SmackDown. The lights have gone out. Is it Julia Hart? Yeah. Yes, Valhalla is Sarah Logan. Drew McIntyre could head to Wembley or Winter's coming, but you never know. Oh, that's right. And Miro. He's really good friends with Miro too, but I mean, Miro's in catering. Yeah. Yeah. That is great footage, man. Knock put together great videos for that. Oh, the Shane reactions, man. I knew the right time to go to the bathroom because Shane came out. All right, let's go on to the next list right here. This is tonight. I'm excited for this. I don't know why, but this is Monday night's list here. Akira Tozawa, Alpha Academy. Again, I would make a huge stable out of Alpha Academy with Kemp and Diamond Mine. They can forget the NXT storylines, make a big Alpha Academy stable. Our seats were so good. Let me just say this. Simon Miller's seats were way the fuck up top. Ours were down below, and we just hit the risers as they go up. You can see everyone else on the floor kind of trying to look over the tall people. Loved our seats. Natalya will be great in WWE. I know that everyone wants her in AEW. No, do not. I want her in WWE. The world is a vampire. That's an odd tour if you look at the footage, but it's kind of working. No Bray Wyatt, no Uncle Howdy, and no Alexa Bliss on either of these lists. I want to see Cody and AJ feud for the New World title. I don't want to see Cody near this thing. It's a consolation prize if it is Cody Rhodes. We'll see if he knows what he's doing. We'll see tonight. The Outcast on right now. I don't think the Outcasts work. I think they're just childish. I don't think they're a threat. Saria's even said that they are borrowing the green paint from DX because it's so iconic and doing NWO things because it's so iconic with the spray paint. It's not original. I want originality, damn it. Yeah, Natalya all the way with WWE. Where were you? Like at the halfway point, above or below, ready or not? Hope your kids had a great time because that was a fun event. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Little Mermaid joke. Okay. CNN joke. All right, but this is it on Monday night. I think this is your chance to make Shotzi a star and to make. Oh, Ray is part of the LWO. I didn't see that on there. Los Lotharios are on there. Liv and Raquel are on there as a team, I guess, obviously. New Day. They didn't mention Big E. I do believe Big E is coming back possibly Monday night then. I mean, come on, man. Someone was going to throw something at me. It was fun. WrestleMania is a lot of fun. The Acclaimed out now. Okay, you think the Brutes will get split up? Ray Bow spent most of the money on traveling. Yeah, I mean that's what it is. We lived here. That's why. And honestly, there's a guy sitting next to us that said he spent $1,000 on his seat. Let me just say this: he spent more, way more than what we did. Natalya versus Jade Cargill is the only dream match at AEW. And again, the booking of Jade, we're going to talk about that next here. We're going to talk about 5 title reigns that have gone on too long. Jade is on my list. You want Asuka on SmackDown because I think it needs to be developed new characters instead of. I do think women get lost in the shuffle on Raw. I think they need better booking in every company, especially AEW. 7 tickets total. I would have been in the nosebleeds. I hear you. That's a lot of tickets and travel. And of course, you got to get that In-N-Out burger. Los Lotharios need to go back to NXT. I agree with that. Roxanne Perez and Liv Morgan and Raquel versus Damage Control be fire. I just want Damage Control to be done with. Maybe that could be their last feud, and then they break up and Bayley just gets jealous or something happens. But Damage Control, I think, has run its course. I think Big E Monday, now that New Day's on this Raw list. AJ Styles tonight. Charlotte will not be on tonight because she is doing bodybuilding competition. This match, super short too. What is going on Rampage with this booking? I know we only have 20 minutes left, but LWO to SmackDown, I would say keep LWO on a different brand than Judgment Day. Tegan Nox and Roxanne Perez. I'd take that. Tegan Nox needs something. Kairi Sane returns. I'd take that. Hassan, hello. No, tonight. She is going to be debuting in Impact, Al Cunningham. Trinity is debuting in Impact tonight in Chicago. It is going to be for a TV taping. I do believe they're taping. I'll put that picture up again, but they're taping in Chicago tonight, and Trinity is debuting on Impact. It should be a bigger threat. They're just like a step above the Outcast, who I can't really stand. So, oh, she's not a free agent. All right, Motor Torque knows. I'll take it. Yeah. Hey, I'm with you. Mania got me for a while. Me and my guy Matt here, we went to 35. That's it. Naomi is signed with Impact. If Damage Control, there's my guy Matt. If Damage Control gets split up, I want to see Dakota Kai and Tegan Nox team again. I'll take that. I do think Dana Brooke needs to go back down to NXT and rebuild her. Don't say that to Knock. Eric will love your comment. Don't say that to Knock. He lives off of that. Naomi Mercedes Monet spot in Chicago with her. Okay. They do have the New Japan kind of stuff going on with Impact too. So I mean, she could make a TV appearance, but I don't think she'd take away from Trinity though. That'd be taking some of that away. I gotta admit, I think Impact does the best women's division. I do think it that is correct. 35 Kofi Mania. Very long, main evented by Charlotte, Becky, and Ronda Rousey. It's very, very long, but it's a good night. It's a very good night. It's just very long. All right, so there's gonna be a segment about this tonight. What do you guys think of the belt? I don't know. I'm iffy on it. And I would like to watch more Impact. They just make it kind of impossible for me to watch. I don't want to pay money for stuff. I love this because I get free cable in my building, so I get to watch and DVR all the wrestling that is on main TV. Your thoughts on this? Out of 10, out of Sean Spears was on tonight. Out of 10, what do you grade this belt? I'm going to give it a 6.5. That WWE is too big. They're a global company that needs to brand, but you can make it smaller, about half the size, have a better looking globe, and put that above the globe. In this way, the globe can be an interchangeable plate that you can put sports teams on there and still hand them out. It'll be a better look, and I bet the players will love it more than they do the big W belt with just the side plates on there. That's my thought on this belt, and you can still make it marketable, and you can even have that plate in the middle be customizable on WWE Shop. This right now goes for $499.99. It is up there right now for pre-orders, but that's what I say they should have done. Except before they went 2 nights. Yes, I think it was the last one before the pandemic, if I'm not mistaken. WWE wins a match on 10 minutes when Impact is 9. Hey, I don't know. Vince McMahon, he cut a lot of women's segments out for Monday night. I think they only had one. Let me check my notes. I do write notes every week so I can keep up with stuff here. Okay, more than one, but still. Ult not digging the belt at all. WWE did a great job with the new World Heavyweight Championship. Everyone's like pretty 50-50 on this. So, I mean, it may look good on the right person. I don't like the new Intercontinental title, but it looks great on Gunther. Total WWE or MetLife Stadium for about 11 hours. It was so long, but we got in very early on at MetLife so we could get good pictures up front. I still have that picture up here. Yeah, May, whatever Roman's 1,000th day is, that's when they're going to win it. Impact Wrestling is the #1 company in the world, according to Knock. Yes, it is. It's better than the current belts. I fully agree, and I do believe the women are going to get an upgrade pretty soon. WWE, WHC, or the Impact World Championship. The World Heavyweight Championship or the Impact? It depends who it's on. It's time for the main event, says Mark Henry. 5 trivia questions coming up. We'll see who can win. Every Impact Women's match lasts 19 minutes because they love pro wrestling women. I'm reading this wrong, but I got you, Motor Torque. WWE doesn't actually. That's why Mercedes and Kyrie and Naomi left. I agree with the decision to leave. I support them. Naomi and Trinity versus Mickey James. I do think we are. Whenever she gets better, people still keep request WWE main roster and mid-card belts for the women. That'll never happen, sadly. I do believe they're going to get a mid-card title. I 100% think they're going to get a mid-card title before WrestleMania. That's a fact. Hey, it is Knock right there. Knock's loving the Impact talk, of course. I love doing the stream. Thank you all for streaming with me too on a Friday afternoon. They're going over the Double or Nothing card right now. It better be a 4-way match for that title. All right, this is Noob's question right here that he had. He asked for 10 championship reigns that lasted way too long. 10 picks would last way too long for this segment. So I just want to go over this really quick. Let me know your 5 title reigns that went on too long. I'm going to start from the top and go down here. Moolah, like 10,000 days, 500 years, however long. She paid money to have that belt, and she beat people or women up and kept women down. I think it's the grossest title reign of all time. Moolah's title reign lasted way too long. Next up is Hollywood Hogan, about 359 days. Then Lex had it for 5 days. Then Hogan had it again for 141 days. And then Sting got it. I did not like Hollywood's title reign on here because he was just a scaredy cat. And it was a I have numbers around me kind of title reign. It was just too long for me. Reach for the sky. Mark is out. Gilbert, the light heavyweight championship. Yes, it's called the light heavyweight championship. 453 days for a joke of a character. That just made the belt a joke. Let's keep moving on me. Sorry if I missed some of these. They do. Mia Yim should get it. Vega would be great too. Okay, the JBL title run was too long for you. I hear that. Roman Reigns title is too long. You're right up there with Noob. He thinks that. Knock thinks Honky Tonk Man was way too long. I almost put him on the belt or on the thing here. Roman Reigns, ready or not. Hogan and Charlotte. Charlotte just has way too damn many. Way too damn many. I am putting Jade on the list. Let me get to I got to lead in here with another one. Goldberg, 174 days. And then the belt went to like Nash and then Hogan with the finger poke of doom. Let me just say this. Your champion gets exposed when you have a main title on them and a streak. Goldberg got exposed for being a crappy wrestler. Jade Cargill is getting exposed for bad booking by Tony Khan. That's why she is on the list, and she's the last one on here. 56-0. She has only fought maybe 5 legit people, and that's including Taya from this Wednesday with an odd stipulation. But the bad booking got exposed doing a Goldberg-like style thing here. I love Jade Cargill. She's one of my favorites to come out. She's awesome, but she got exposed storytelling-wise. TK got exposed storytelling-wise. So let me know if there's any other reigns that you think are too long here. Trish Stratus, Shayna Baszler, Camille, Jade Cargill, and number 1 Roman Reigns with honorable mention. Asuka's, it's iconic. I want to see the belt on Asuka again, but she needs to be mean. I want to see her vicious. So that's my big thing with Asuka. As this match gets started out, Dax's shadow hitting the ring right now. There it is. You can see when we go live every Sunday. Eric and Knock. It's a great show. The ending, some of the spots were a little off too. It's kind of an iffy match. And the crowd was terrible, as you can see tonight. Barely any reactions on Rampage. Deuce and Domino. I agree with that too. That's a good one, ready or not. It's a flashback shit. That you want to talk about brand splitting drafts? There you go. Fatai Valkyrie and Randos. That's why I don't want Natalia Markova to get exactly. And Valkyrie was on Rampage. She's on Dynamite twice, including last week's. Ronda Rousey's you thought was too long. See, that's what I thought the big ending was going to be on Dynamite. I do believe that's TK's plan, is for Statlander to beat Jade Cargill. Just buying time, but you're not going to get to a round number. So it's going to be very odd, a 16-0 streak. But Orange Cassidy's already at like 20-something with his title. All right, we got trivia up next. Let's see if your title streak, when we have 12 minutes left, let me just go to the match card and get you all settled in here for trivia. I only have 5 questions tonight. Nice, easy, breezy trivia. Dax and his shadow. Jay Lethal, another one who should have been more featured on Dynamite. He's in a... I don't know what this faction is. It is what it is. It's kind of a joke. Perfect Orange Cassidy. Way too long. I do think that's who Hobbs is going after next, and I think that's QT's master plan on QTV since he lost the TNT title to Wardlow. All right, let's get into some trivia. I got 5 questions. Knocking everyone else, get ready. First to answer gets it. He is giving the belt prestige, and he has been putting on good matches. It just seems to be the same thing every week, the exact same length of matches, the exact same times, and most of the exact same spots. But I think that about the Elite too. All right, let's get into this right now. 5 trivia questions. First answer gets it. 2 trivia questions have been spoiled tonight already. 1 in the comments and 1 on TV. First question: who was the final WWF WWE light heavyweight champ? Who was the final one? The guy in the front row with the MJF scarf and the aviator glasses and the bald head, overreacting some more. He's trying to get on TV. Not Pedro Morales. High Flying Cole has no clue. High Flying Cole. It's very smooth, but it's also a tongue twister. You know who does know? Google. Not Randy Savage. More modern. This belt went away in after the Attitude Era, shortly after the Attitude Era. Or at the end of the Attitude Era, kind of. Cash Wheeler. The names that they picked are so off. Not Jeff Hardy, but he was a champ. He was a light heavyweight champ. Good guess. It is someone who is in a faction, I'll tell you that. Again, Gilbert killed this title. Gilbert, again, 453 days with this title. What a waste to have someone that you're mocking from another television show have this title. Gilbert held this for 453 days and killed this title. Not Kurt Angle. This person was in a faction that got redone after one of the WrestleManias because one of the members was not around anymore. I can't break it down for you any more than that. But this belt is yours tonight if you get these 5 questions right. Not Rey Mysterio. I think he might have won this too. Not Triple H, but now you're close. Light heavyweight. The person to beat Gilbert was S.A. Rios. It was not S.A. Rios, but if you want to know the time frame, this person does have an association with Triple H. He was in a faction with Triple H. He was in a faction in another company. That was one of the biggest factions of all time, around the same time. Rampage, we have 8 minutes left together. High Flying Cole, you got it. It was X-Pac. Cole, you got one. There he was, the Cruiserweight champion and the Light Heavyweight champion at the same time, even. Nice job, Cole. Let's get into number 2. This one was spoiled online or on the chat already. Who's the big bad in the upcoming Transformers Rise of the Beasts? That trailer came out yesterday. I don't know what I thought about it. I did recently watch Transformers, the movie, the animated one, with Judd Nelson. Stan Bush, You Got the Touch. Look that song up. It's so awesome. That soundtrack's really good, actually. Who is the big bad in the upcoming Transformers Rise of the Beast? This was brought up earlier in the chat tonight if you need to check. And again, like Knock pointed out, catch us Sunday, 4 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 Eastern Time, 7, 6, 5, 4 Pacific Time. Yeah, Noob, you got it. You did it in the chat. You knew it before I even put it on there. Unicron, what did you think of the trailer? I thought it looked really messy. And maybe it's just because I read a review beforehand from someone at the studio who said it's messy right now. and they're trying to refix the ending. But Unicron, the big bad in Transformers Rise of the Beasts, and the big bad in Transformers, the movie from the 80s. Please find that movie out if you can. It's fantastic. Tsunami, welcome. I'm doing all right. How's your weekend going? What happened to Megatron? I don't know. Those movies are a little off. I can't. Those are messy timelines. Chris Hemsworth is going to be. Is he really? Huh. I did not know that. Thank you for letting me know, Mr. All Power. The Justice League. All right, next question right here. Let's go. Love you, but that cult. You can join it if you want. What AEW star had a 30-minute electronic rave album debut on this week? It is available on Spotify, on Apple Music. This was put on TV tonight during Rampage. So if you're paying attention to what's going on the bottom of the screen, I'm surprised Excalibur didn't talk about it. You haven't watched the show. You're fine not watching those. As someone who grew up with the toys, they just didn't work. They look too messy. I like them to look clean and bulky. Too bad Unicron should have been the Thanos of the Michael Bay movies. I agree. That's why those movies just don't make sense to me, because it should have been the lead up, kind of like Noob. Have you seen the animated movie from the 80s? It is so good. Just if you can find it. Oh, it's free on YouTube. You can watch it on YouTube. It's free, the whole thing. I love it. And yeah, Unicron should have been. Knock with this one. Cole and Knock both tied. It is the hater rave. People are loving this. 30-minute workouts people are doing to it and posting online. I got to find it and try a 30-minute intense workout. I'm looking forward to it. Hater hits hard. The Haterade is fantastic. All right, who is in final talks to play Reed Richards in the upcoming Fantastic Four movie? This is question 3 of 4. Knox says, check it out. Let me know if you do listen to the Hater Rave album. 30 minutes. That's a nice jog. It's a nice walk around the block if you're just getting into the active part. That's all you got to do. Nice walk around the block. Summer's coming up. No. Close. That's who everyone wants. He was in Doctor Strange as that. Would rather have him in that than the person who is rumored to be Reed Richards. I'm not a fan of this person. I'm not a fan of his voice. Not a fan of... Well, we'll see if someone gets it. There's a movie I want to talk about that his voice kind of ruined for me because of the premise of it. Sanjay with a new pencil, not the regular number 2 pencil. All right, some decent moves on here. Not Michael Keaton. He is in the upcoming Flash movie. People are like praising like crazy. Not Chris Pratt. He's everybody else. Chris Pratt, they just did the Guardians of the Galaxy 3 premiere just down the road here. People saying a lot of good things about it. It's a nice end to James Gunn's trilogy, and it's very emotional. So get ready. Ready or not, if you bring the kids to that, let me know how they handle it, because it's supposed to be emotional. So I'm looking forward to it. The person who I'm talking about here as we watch Cash almost get the pin on Jay Lethal is in another huge franchise. Those 3 movies didn't go over too well with fans, especially the second one. Mr. All Power, I'm going to give it to you. That's it. Kylo Ren. I don't like it. I don't like the voice. His voice ruined a plot thing in Black Klansman, Spike Lee's movie, which is really good, but his voice ruined the plot thing in it. So, all right, that's 3 out of 5 questions. Let's get into the next one. That's 4. What WWE star has a new show airing on A&E this Sunday? A big name. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the 5th one. Yeah, Tsunami. I'm not here for it. That is not Reed Richards. Reed Richards is, it's not Kylo Ren. Not Alexa Bliss, who again is not on the eligibility for the draft tonight or Monday night. We put the lists up. Not Cody Rhodes. There is a special sitting around that they filmed about Cody Rhodes that they're going to put on Peacock eventually, but it's been done for months now. And that's kind of why I thought he was going to win at WrestleMania. Montez Ford and Bianca Belair will have a show on Hulu. That show's going to be on Hulu coming soon, so we'll talk about that when it airs. Dax's shadow right now with the distraction from Briscoe. Lethal injection. There it is. The draft is about to start. You're 30 minutes away from the WWE draft. The WWE draft and just found out that the NFL draft is going on too. That's why they did it for SEO, search engine optimization. That's what they planned at the same weekend as the NFL draft. So if you're just typing in draft, that's what you're getting. Cash doesn't. Dax's shadow doesn't really win much. That's the show. I'll break it down for you here a little bit too. It is an Attitude Era star, and they were rumored to be at WrestleMania this year. High Flying Cole, if you get this one, you win. Get this question right here, and you can win High Flying. Everyone else has one that has one. And there it is. Just like that. You did it. See? I know internet bugs out. I get it. And Noob had it too. I'm going to give it a tie. You each had 2 on here. I appreciate you guys jumping in on here. All right, Noob and High Fly Cole, you two are the champs tonight. If you see these are major major cities. They're in Philly, Austin, LA, New York. Take a picture with it, send it in, and you can win something very cool from A&E and Stone Cold himself. We had a good buddy here that comes on the station, Kyle from I Know Movies and You Don't, almost wound up working on this show, and things got shuffled around. So I'm excited to watch it. It's a fun show from what I've seen of it already. So. Always win. Eric is a busy man, jet setting. But Noob, High Flying Cole, you are the champs. Thank you all for taking part as Rampage ends. Last week, no Rampage stream because it's on Saturday, and Friday night went to this Attack of the Dock. We have something very special brewing with this. We have something coming to the station with this. We'll tell you more about it when I get something more solidified, but something very good with this. This is available right now on video on demand, and it'll be on Blu-ray this summer. And again, a very cool video that's going to be coming on this station for this right here. So you can do Guitar Hero version of Roman Reigns. He's trying to find it. He unfortunately had to settle for that bullshit one that he did this week. He got 100 on it. Good for him, but what a bad song to listen to. I hope he got it on the first try. Tsunami, we'll see you Sunday. We'll see everyone Sunday. And thanks, Ready or Not. Hope everyone has a good weekend. Hit us up with comments if you get bored and just want to chat throughout the night, throughout the weekend. We're here. There you go, High Fly Cole. High Fly Cole, Noob, tonight's champs. I had a good time. I hope you had a good time too. That is AEW Rampage. Let us know what you thought of the show. Again, if you're watching something this weekend, let us know. Love to get into some new shows, especially Twisted Metal coming out. I'm so excited for that. Never. See you, everyone. Have a great week and be excellent to each other. Take care.